Hello. So, Celeste is Hero of the Month for September 2025, which means I have an opportunity to talk about my favorite hero. Yes, it's true. She really is my fave. But no, seriously though, Celeste is an amazing hero. I generally think she's a top 10 hero. I mean, in the past I would rank her a top 5. I don't know if you would, if that's necessarily true anymore with the way the metagame is now. Postly earlier, it really shook up the metagame. But I'd still say she's definitely a top 10 hero. Like, she's just super good. And she has two faces, and they're both cute. Anyway, let's go read this here. Just like day flows into night, Celeste changes her form. Gleaming sunlight grants life, while the shadows of night opens up her darker traits. Nobody knows if she can keep that delicate balance under her control for much longer. So her main role's mage, her additional role's healer. Like, this is beside... In the past, she used to be support. She used to be like, control. She used to be, I think she was control mage. I think she was control mage. It was main control of secondary mage in the past, and they changed her mage healer. Her main stats, intelligence. It's one of the few heroes I actually bothered to rate. She's a 5, by the way. She's amazing. I just keep telling you. She has... magic attacks, 2 magic attack skins and a magic pen skin. Magic pen probably might be the best one if you're doing her for damage. Otherwise, magic attack's good. Magic defense is obviously the lowest priority of these skins, but all of these are good. Like, all of her skins are good. There's none of these skins I recommend skipping. They're all good. Her glyphs, they're all good. There's a argument to skip her health or to keep it low, but she is one of the lowest health heroes in the game, even if you max her health. So it's not as big of a deal on her compared to, but also she only needs half the energy to use her ult, because her ult is only 50%. Only requires 50% energy, and she switches to light form or dark form. It's pretty much day and night. Like said, 100 energies does a full day-night cycle. But in her dark form, she drops a cursed flame. In her light form, she puts up a purifying sphere. Both abilities are super good. When you get to White Knight, she can also just occasionally put out more purifying spheres or curse flame. Not even just, she doesn't have to ult to put them out. She'll just randomly put them out, which is pretty good. And then this one here, that makes her curse flame purifying sphere more powerful. So healing blocked by the curse flames now deals damage. It doesn't just block healing like now it used to do. Like, curse flame blocks healing, right? And purifying sphere is a healing ability, but now her curse flame just will do damage outright. And purifying sphere now has a chance to block and cure debuffs. Also damage over time effects. Unlike Ode to Serenity, this also cures damage over time effects, which means you can use it against like Yasmin or Heidi or Maya or even Chaba's damage. So this is actually super good. And why is purifying spheres in effect? No stage effects can actually land, but it is only a single target, so it's not as powerful as Ode to Serenity, but it's still a very, very powerful ability. And then Zenith, this is probably one of the most significant purple skills in the game, because now her basic attacks now deal magic damage when she's in her dark form, and healing when she's in her light form, making her both a strong damage dealer and a strong healer. Super good skill. It also makes her one of the few heroes in the game who can't do physical damage. She is all magic damage, so that is also something you have to keep in mind. But super good skill. Really is a super good skill. One of the most significant ones in the game. Makes her package is just super good. And a thing to note about her ult is because it only takes 50% energy, her artifact buffs only last half as long. It's only 4.5 seconds. However, they do have the full magic attack bonus. So if you have 100 energy, you can activate her ult twice to get an extra 100k magic attack for your team, which could be really devastating if you time the rest of your team's ults. So if you're on a mage team, you quickly tap Celeste twice to use her ult twice, and then launch say an Orion ult and a Augustus ult or something. Just launch a whole team full of magic ults. The 100k extra magic attack just could be absolutely devastating if you're timing this. Just super good. This is just right. This is one of the heroes that give you the most upside by playing in manual mode. And if you like to play manual mode, like I said, Celeste is just such a fun hero. because there's just so much you can do. But also, Cursed Flame can, like I said, shuts down healing, shuts down passive. It's a field effect, so there's nothing that really blocks it. You can't block field effects really. So Cursed Flame's just super good. Her second one is Magic Penetration, Magic Attack. Both skills that she wants, pretty good. And then of course she's Intelligence Reading, so this is just Magic Attack and Magic Defense. So just pretty good. We talked about her glyphs. And I forgot, I mentioned you probably want to do Magic Attack first, then Intelligence, or maybe Magic Penetration first if you really just want the extra damage. But those are 3 to focus on, then Magic Defense, and then probably Health. I would, yes, there's always a case on like non-tanks to skip Health, just because you can use ults more often, but because she only needs half to do ults, and if she has some of the lowest health in the game, even when fully maxed, you might still want that health. And then her Ascension, it's pretty much standard mage stuff. You get penetration, health, intelligence, magic power, pretty much all the stuff you would expect on like a mage. And of course she has the mage roll branch, which I have not maxed out for reasons. But yeah, super good that way. So let's just go. I want to show you like some of these things we can do with her. So if you're going to use like a Celeste here, so let's just do Celeste. Wait, we actually have to create a team here. So let's max manual. So let's see. Where's Chaba? Chaba's like second here on the game, huh? Boom. All right. So put Chaba here. So let's showcase what you can do with Celeste here. And sure, we'll put Aurora here. Oh, and Celeste has 4 patrons. She has Merlin, Axel, Chorus, and Biscuit. Merlin gives her more magic penetration, more magic attack. Also, the Merlin's ability to give 50% spell haste to damage abilities, this only applies to her Cursed Flame that she can put out occasionally. This will let her put out Cursed Flame more often, but it does not help her on the light form. It still could be useful because, again, more magic penetration could make the difference on, like, against certain heroes. Like, it's just like it's less like where per natural penetration is kind of like on the lower end, and Merlin can make that difference where she can do full damage. So Merlin's actually a pretty good pick, and Axel is probably the one you use most often just because it protects her from instant kills. If you're using Celeste, your main healer, you probably want to protect her from instant kills. Biscuit can be good, but I think there's better heroes for Biscuit. I think she just has better options. And Chorus can be good too, especially if she's between 2 mages. This is kind of like Biscuit Light for protection, but because she hits so hard, she almost always has the full protection most of the time. If you have, what is it? How do we look? There you go. Yeah, damage absorbs, kills the hero's missing health, so 50% of magic damage they deal into shield, so she will get the max shield quite often just by the way she does damage. Of course, pretty good on her too. And I'd say pretty much, like I said, all 3 of these are pretty good. But really, the one you don't really use that much is Biscuit on her, unless you don't have it, unless you've used the other 3 for some reason. But yeah, let's just go here. We'll let Chaba eat Aurora. Oh my gosh, it's gonna lag. Hold on. All right. Okay, we'll wait for Chaba to eat Aurora. Okay, now watch. Purifying Sphere on Aurora pulls her right out of Chaba's belly because it's a damage over time effect. And that's one thing that Celeste can do that Sebastian cannot protection-wise is block the block pure damage, like cure pure damage. So that we don't have enough for a Purifying Sphere. There we go. And boom, instantly pulls out Aurora. So boom, it's like pulling a lifeline, like throw Aurora a rope. So like that's one thing you could do, and I think we skip it now since I've already demonstrated how that works. So let's go to another hero. Let's go Yasmin. Similar thing here. She can cure Yasmin's state effects, like she can cure like what Yasmin's doing here. We could put Kane in here for more dodge on her, sure. And let's just put Celeste with, where's Astaroth? Let's do Astaroth just cause. Sure, my Astaroth's weak, doesn't matter for what we're doing here. Sure, Sebastian, let's go. Sebastian cannot keep block Yasmin's thing, but Celeste can. So let's just let Yasmin do stuff here. And I'm glad it opened up the first time without me having to reset it. Actually, Yasmin might die. Oh my gosh, Celeste's just gonna kill Yasmin outright. Never mind. This is gonna be a hard test, I think. Yep, she just killed him outright. Didn't have a chance to... But Celeste can cure that. Let's see if we can get... We might need to do a different one. Let's see. We need to just do a different one with Yasmin having some support, I guess. We'll have to do Axel here. No. Someone could sit in front. Gosh, wow, Yasmin's way up front. Where's the tank? Sure, Julius can do it. You're up, Julius. Julius is the guy. Alright, so. Let's try that again. Alright, you see how Astroth's getting stacked up with all those? Now watch. Boom. She just puts some up and then blocks it. Yasmin can't put more up. While that Purifying Serum is in effect, you said, oh, Disreni was up the whole time. Does nothing against Yasmin's theme, but a Celeste can totally block that and cure it. So, also Celeste's just good against Yasmin in general, as you saw in the first fight, where she could just snipe Yasmin when she's ulting. Like, boom. Mm-hmm. Alright, come on. It's trying to, as I said, we saw the snipe in the first one. I'm not gonna, waste any more time here. I was hoping, but another thing she could do is block Astroth's res. Where is Astaroth? He's kinda... Astaroth right here. Okay, so boom. And... Sure. We'll just do Celeste by herself. Is it just, this is just, we just need to showcase one more scene here. So we're just gonna keep Celeste dark mode. You know how Astaroth has a res, right? So we have Cursed Flame down. Then also blocks all of her patron. It's another thing you want to do is she blocks all of her patron. And watch, she just put down a Cursed Flame. Oh, gosh dang. Oh, he has all of her patron. I forgot, you can't showcase with all of her patron. We'll have to do that another one. Can't, it doesn't work when he has all of her patron, that's right, because he heals through it. I forgot about that, but you could also block all of her patron. Just another reason you want to do it, because all of her patron, because that's like 32k healing a minute, or sorry, a second, 32,000 healing a second, can absolutely just stall you out if you do not have the damage to overcome. So being able to block that is just so beneficial. So beneficial. Yeah, this time he doesn't have all of her patron. This will show the res block. Yeah, if they have Oliver, they can just heal through it, but he doesn't have Oliver this time. Oh, forgot to turn off auto. Oops, that was a mistake. It's fine. We'll get it here as soon as she goes back into dark. Okay. Da-da-da. Had auto on. There we go. Now he's gonna die. Boom. And he got rezzed and blocked. Blocked the res. So she can just hard block the res. Another hero she's good against is Jew. So if you go with Jew here. Sure. Alright, then we want Celeste here. And probably Martha, and then like a tank. Where's Martha? Martha wants Axel. Celeste wants something, and sure. So Ju has a self-heal. He can also make himself invincible. So there he goes. His ult, while he's ulting, he cannot die. He cannot lose that last point of life. And when his ult fares off, he actually heals himself. So, but what happens here is you just saw him heal, like, and it blocked that heal, and then he just dies. And this is a way to counter Ju as well. So just super, super, super valuable. Cursed Flame again. It's a field effect. Nothing can block Cursed Flame. It's just a field effect. The only thing that can remove it is the enemy trying to heal. So just super good. Purifying Sphere. Blocking Care Status effects can remove damage over time effects. Just makes her very, very valuable. Just super, super good. Like I said, I've generally pretty much most of her existence, I'd say she's probably been a top 5 hero in the game. I don't know if I'd quite rank her that high right now post Lyria, but she's definitely a top 10 hero. She's just super amazing. If you don't have her, like, definitely try to take advantage of the Hero of the Month to get her. There will probably be a Celeste Brawls coming up too. That'll be fun. Celeste Brawls, like actual brawls around a good hero. Wow. Imagine that. All right, but anyway, not too much more to say on this one. If you want to know more about like another really good hero, I recently did a video about Sebastian, who is quite literally the best hero in the game. If you want to know more about Sebastian, check out the video down below. As always, thank you for watching.